Hey, in this video, I want to talk about how you can find contractors to do the building projects and the renovations on your buy-to-let properties. Now, I'm James Nicholson, and I'm on a journey to invest and build my portfolio for me. But not only that, I'm currently investing for my two daughters. One is Emily, who's 1 year old, and Georgia, who is 21. And on this channel, we're going to take you on a journey. We're going to show you the purchases that we're currently doing. We just purchased at an auction, and you can see all about how that works. And we're also going to show you how we structure limited companies, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. So while you're here, do smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and hit the gong on the subscribe, and comment any questions, or even if it's just to say, hey, good luck, or anything like that. We love your comments, and they will help me be inspired to continue this channel for you guys. Now, I'm James Nicholson, as I said, and we've recently just purchased a property at auction, and it's a property in an area that isn't my normal catchment area. See, I'm based in the southeast of England, and normally I invest in Dorking in Surrey, which is where I live, and that has high capital appreciation. And I also invest in Hastings in East Sussex. Now, the problem with both those areas is the prices have gone so high over the last few years, but the rent hasn't. And what that means is that it's really difficult to find good deals in this area. So I've started to look further afield, and Doncaster is a place that I have been to many times in the past. And I really looked at the prices, and I thought that is a great area to invest. Now, we bought at auction. So the auction happened 2 weeks ago. We're currently completing on our first purchase now. And this weekend, I took my daughter, Georgia, to that property. We haven't completed, but the seller was really gracious and allowed us access to the property so we can start looking at the building work. Now, we have no connections in that area, and that means that we've got to find people that can do our projects that we've never heard of. And so where did we start? Well, currently, we've had a few different things that have worked really, really well for us. And I want to share these with you guys and see if they can help you find some contractors. Now, the purchase of this property is the first for my daughter, Georgia. She's 21 years old. She works as a nursery assistant. And so I'm trying to build her an income that can replace that. But also, I want her to learn how to do it. I could just buy the houses for her, but that isn't very useful. I want her to get the skills of how to use an auction, how do you use a solicitor, how do you manage an estate agent, and all this stuff. So on Saturday, we measured up the kitchen. And so we went to then B&Q, which we have a trade point card with. And we've basically bought the kitchen, we got it measured, and you know, like the 3D design stuff. Because we haven't got access and the seller allowed us to do this, this kind of gives us a head start, right? So we've built this 3D design, we've paid for the kitchen, and that's going to get delivered next week. And so while we're there, one of the best people that knows who the good tradespeople are in the local area is the guy in the B&Q, right? Because this guy is seeing who's designing lots of kitchens, because often the builder will go in with the owner of the project that they're doing, or they just go in quite frequently and they get to know the staff there. And so we got 2 recommendations out of the B&Q kitchen designer that were really good, very cost effective, and really are in the running considerably for some of the projects that we've got, or this project at least, right? So we've got a decorator, and we've got a plasterer and a kitchen fitter as well. Well, 2 of those people, one of those people can do multiple things, right? And so they came round the same day, looked around the property and already given us a price, showed us some examples of work that they've done. So recommendations. And now the B&Q guy, because we're also buying from him, we're doing multiple projects, he's only going to recommend good people to us because we made it very clear we're looking to do multiple projects. So if he can give us someone good, we'll keep coming back to him for kitchens, which is good for us, right? Next was speaking to neighbours. Now, in the street that I was in, you've got to be a bit bold to do this. My daughter, Georgia, hates it. She didn't enjoy me doing this at all, but I had a look at who's doing some projects, right? And you can see who's got skips and stuff like that. And so I just knocked on some doors. I said, hey, look, I'm doing a project over the road. Who are you using as a builder? And from that, I've got someone that can do carpets, which is someone that I have no connection with up there as well. And I've got someone that can do some work in the front and back garden as well. And that's just from networking locally, because they'll be able to tell me, look, this person I'm using is really good or not, right? And one of them actually took me around the job, and so I could see what was actually being done. So that was a great insight that really helped me. Now, the other one that we did really well with was Facebook groups, right? And so we're not from Doncaster, but Georgia, I got her to join Facebook groups, and there's lots of them. Each town has ones like buy, sell, swap, or tradespeople, or what's going on in Doncaster, or something like that, right? And so she joined the groups, and she did posts on, can anyone recommend a decorator? Can anyone recommend a carpet fitter? And we could see commonalities and lots of people suggesting the same people, so we got those people around. And so Saturday was crazy. We had like 8-9 people into the property looking around us, giving quotes, and we don't even have we had the keys, but we don't own the property yet, but we're ahead of the game. We've built a team up there already, made it very clear that we've got lots of projects happening in that area coming on in our pipeline. And so I just thought I'd share with you some of these ways, because it's interesting that a lot of people don't know where to start. And so knocking on doors was really good. Asking the B&Q man was really, really good as well, because he knows who the good builders are in the area. And the fact that I'm going to be buying more from him, which he gets a commission on. He doesn't want to recommend someone bad. And the other thing was Facebook groups, right? And so we could see who was getting recommended a lot. And there was a few people that were getting recommended again and again and again, which is a good sign. One last thing you could do as a little bonus thing is Checkatrade. Checkatrade's a great site, and you can see people's reviews and stuff like that. And we always like to get 3-4 people round for a quote, because some won't turn up, some will take ages to get you the quote. Also, some will be bad, right? And so you want to get as many options as you can before you get that project started. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Do like the video, subscribe to the channel, go and check out all the other videos, right? We've got tons of new content every single day. I'm making this channel to hold myself accountable to my children, right? I want to get them a portfolio this year. And so by doing this channel, it makes me show up every day to share what's going on. And then I look back and I say, right, you know what? I've done this and this and this and this year. And so this is why I'm doing it. So do make sure you subscribe and join us on the journey too. I'm James Nicholson. Stay blessed. Go and watch some more videos on my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.